The last project that I would like to talk about is a digital reconstruction of Frédéric Chopin's last piano, which was done for the 200th birthday of the artist. The 3D model was prepared with use of 3D scanning and modeling. Here we can see the instruments from many sides. Zoom in, zoom out, and so on. All the moving parts of the chassis are movable. And also the keys are playable. The music samples were recorded from, well, not from this particular instrument, because it is a national heritage object and it is not tuned anymore, but our partners have found a similar piano from the same manufacturer, from the same time period, and the samples were collected from there. The viewers can also play the piano using either keyboard and mouse or the keyboard, the mechanical keyboard, or one of two music pieces were recorded and can be played back. Actually, these two pieces, it's quite interesting how they were prepared, because we had the notes, but they were of not much use to us. But one of the partners in the project was a piano player, and she played the notes using a synthesizer, and we did record the MIDI controls that resembled the tones that the synthesizer was playing. So then we parsed a MIDI file and used the data encoded in this MIDI file that she recorded. We used them to move the keys of the keyboard of the piano. So this is the result. One of the issues that we encountered in this self-playing mode was keyboard ghosting. It is not directly connected with virtual reality, but it is a thing that is, in my opinion, good to know when preparing multimedia and interactive presentations of all kinds. So now I will be playing accords. Each will be composed of 3 notes. So I will start with the notes A, S, and D. I mean C, D, and E. So as I was pressing the three keys on the keyboard, the three keys here on the screen were turning gray, and the proper sounds were being played back. Then the next accord keys on the keyboard S, D, and F, which represent the notes D, E, and F on the piano keyboard. Everything goes well, but then the next accord, when I press the three buttons on the keyboard, the results are random. Then next three keys, next three keys, and only when I go to J, K, and L, the three buttons can be pressed simultaneously. So this is one of the features of the keyboard, that depending on the keyboard manufacturer and model, there is a limited number of keys that can be pressed simultaneously and read by the computer. The cheaper keyboards usually have the possibility for fewer keys to be pressed simultaneously. Most professional gamers keyboards have the most, as far as I remember, up to 17 or even more. The last module of the presentation is Music Composer, and it allows the user to compose his own pieces. So notes are dragged. They can be placed on the lines and fields, and then played back. Additional marks can be used, and the notation of the the rules of musical notation are kept. Or we can see how to use this and listen to a piece by the artist, by Frédéric Chopin. And we can also see the pieces that we compose, how they are played on the piano. So from these all three different modules, the viewing module, the manual playing and playback module, and the music composer, when I summed up all the work that the team had to put in to make this virtual presentation, it turned out that this music composer module was the most absorbing. It required the most labor from all this presentation. That was due to the fact that the rules of musical notations had to be implemented, and that was quite burdensome. Browsing through the programming scripts, we can see that from all of them, the red one, which is connected with the music composer, is the biggest, and it also implements a number of dedicated building blocks written in VSL language. Another thing that is worth mentioning is the fact that for every key of the keyboard, 2 scripts had to be created. One of them is connected with movement of the key, and the other is connected with the sound of the key. Well, although the scripts are rather simple, the number of keys is so large that it would be really unpleasant to make all these keys scripted. So a special script was created to copy those two scripts to every other key. Of course, the scripts were using some tables, some arrays, where music samples were defined for this particular key, and using this script copying functionality really saved a lot of time. If you are interested in our other projects, please visit the website of Virtual Reality Techniques Division. There you can find information about our current and past projects. They are usually connected with 3D digitization, 4D digitization in the applications of cultural heritage, multimedia, and medicine. For example, here is a project that I have not mentioned. It was a digitization of a room in the Museum of Jarosław and Anna Iwaszkiewicz in Stawisko, near Warsaw. And this room that you can see in this image was walkable. A virtual visitor could walk around and inspect the object in the room. Thank you very much for your attention. It's been Marcin Witkowski, and this course was prepared together with Professor Robert Sitnik.